So today we are going to learn how to install VM ESXi on virtual machine. Open up your VMware workstation, then click on create a new virtual machine. Select typical installation and choose the installation media later. Select the VMware ESX as the guest operating system and select the version as ESXi 7 and later. Put it in any directory you want as per your requirement. I like to keep my virtual machines in D drive, so I'll make it such. Click on next. Give it good amount of hard disk, let's say 800 GB. Now select the machine. We can edit the virtual machine settings and give it more RAM. My laptop has a RAM of around 40 GB and I can give it till 32 GB will be more than enough. So yeah. We also have to add the CD DVD, which will be the installation disk. So I'll use the ISO image. I have already downloaded VMware image of ESXi. So select this VMware VMware installer. The link for the same has been given in the description, or you can download the same from the VMware official website. Now you just have to power on the virtual machine. The same procedure of installation of VMware ESXi over the server is followed as we are depicting on the virtual machine. So we'll just fast forward the installation. Install the system as per the compatibility. So just click on enter. Accept the license agreement by pressing F11. Select the storage as per your hard disk. Select the keyboard layout as per your preference. You can scroll using arrow keys. I'll keep it to US default. So definitely we'll have to provide one root password and confirm it to set up the server. So I'm giving it one password. You can give it as per your choice, but make sure you remember it or note it down somewhere, because this password will be required later on for configuration. Now the setup is asking for confirmation for installation of VMware ESXi on the hard disk that we had selected. So the installation begins, and it is a very short process. Select the option of removing the installation media before rebooting. So VMware will automatically remove the installation media, but when the ESXi is being installed on a physical server, then the disk will be ejected by the server. Now the installation of VMware ESXi has been completed and it will boot up the system. The VMware ESXi is hosted on address https 192.168.70.140. Before moving further, I would like to bring out few important aspects of Type 1 and Type 2 hypervisor. We installed the VMware Workstation software on Windows operating system. That means it is a Type 2 hypervisor as it already had an operating system below it. Whereas in Type 1 hypervisor, we install the hypervisor as an operating system, which is a very thin layer of operating system over the hardware, such as VMware ESXi. The Type 1 hypervisor is recommended to be used at server instances because the hypervisor uses very less resources of the hardware and is able to provide maximum resources to the VMs installed over the hypervisor. In Type 1 hypervisors, there is a requirement of a client PC with base OS installed in it in order to manage the VMware, so that the virtual machines can be created from the resources of the server. So let us see how it works. We will go to the IP address mentioned in the ESXi. Fire up your browser. Go to the address mentioned in the ESXi. As you can see, it opens up a window wherein it asks for a username and password. It is the same username and password which we had earlier set on the VMware ESXi installation. If you have any queries regarding installation of ESXi, you can pin them down in the comment section. And if you like the video, please hit the like button, share and subscribe to the channel.